She called the cops to intimidate me over HOA rules. But when I revealed I owned the entire lake, her jaw dropped. Authority flipped in seconds. Karen and the HOA always thought they could control me. Their latest stunt? Calling the cops when I refused to comply with arbitrary HOA demands. Their assumption was simple: intimidation works and property owners comply. I didn't panic. I knew my rights and had a secret advantage. I legally owned the entire lake. The water, the docks, and the surrounding shoreline, all under my name. Karen's petty threats couldn't touch me, but I wanted to make a point. I gathered all documents, deeds, and evidence of ownership and calmly waited for the next confrontation. When the cops arrived, I politely presented my proof. Confusion flashed across their faces. Karen sputtered, trying to assert her power, but every argument collapsed under the undeniable facts. The real spectacle happened at the next HOA meeting. Karen walked in expecting defiance and fear. Instead, I laid the deeds on the table, detailing the entirety of the lake, the docks, and all surrounding property legally under my ownership. Gasps filled the room. Karen's smug arrogance vanished instantly, replaced by disbelief and panic. Neighbors, some who had long resented the HOA's overreach, watched in stunned silence. Karen attempted to argue, waving her HOA notices, but the room had already shifted. Legal authority was on my side, and intimidation had no weight against documented ownership. By the end of the meeting, Karen and the board had to accept defeat. All fines and threats were retracted, their attempts at control rendered meaningless. The lake was mine, and HOA power over me was nullified. That evening, standing on the docks of my lake, I reflected on the situation. This wasn't revenge, it was strategy, patience, and knowing your rights. Karen had underestimated me, and the water she had tried to police now symbolized both my triumph and her humiliation. From that day forward, the HOA had to tread carefully. The lake was not just property, it was a statement. When authority is misused, it can be turned against those who assume power without understanding the law.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.